Hello friends, we start with our next problem solving session. Till date we have completed different type of problem solving sessions in which we have seen the different type of problems of initial conditions. I think you people have gone through it and maybe you will able to understand all those problem. All those techniques which I have mentioned earlier are very important. We go for next problem solving session. Again it is under the initial condition and we will see some different type of problems and we will see the different type of techniques. Okay, so if you have not subscribed, comment and like my channel, please do it because it will be more easy for you. Once you subscribe, it will be more easy for you to go through my all previous video. The link of my previous video is already mentioned in my description box. You can follow it and understand all the concepts of initial conditions. So we start with the next problem solving sessions of initial condition. So we will see the next type of problem. So friend, this is our first problem. In this problem you have to find the value of dv by dt at t equal to 0 positive. This problem was asked in GATE 2021. It is the latest problem and they asked that you have to find the value of dv by dt at t equal to 0 positive. What is V? V is the voltage appearing across this capacitor V. So you have to find dV by dt at t equal to 0 positive. So as I mentioned earlier that whenever you have to find, you have to first of analyze the initial values of your capacitors and inductors. Okay, since this circuit is consist of one capacitor and one inductor, we first have to find the initial values of these elements. Okay, so for that, for finding out initial value, you will see at t equal to 0 negative. So if you see at t equal to 0 negative, switch S, if this is a switch S is at position A and at t equal to 0 S is at position B. Very important, which I have already explained you earlier. You can call it as A and B in this form also. This is A and this is B, since it is mentioned in small letters, lowercase letters. So if I draw this circuit at t equal to 0 negative, first of all we will see at t equal to 0 negative, the switch is in this position, so your circuit will act like this is your 20 volt, capacitor will be open circuited and your inductor will be short circuited. This is 10k, 5k, this is 20k. For the timing, the voltage here is V0 negative. If I consider some current, this current is I0 negative because of inductor, and this is 20 volt. So this is the condition at t equal to 0 negative. Now if you see at t equal to 0 negative, if you find this current, because this is open circuited, this I0 negative will flowing here. So if you find this current, you can able to find V0 negative, and this 20 volt will appear at this node. Okay, between these two node. So just by applying here the value of I0 negative, you can say that it is this voltage will appear here. So you can say it is 20 upon these resistances. So it is 5 plus 5 plus of 5 plus 10, so that comes to be 20 divided by 20, so that comes to be 1 milliampere. So you can say that your I0 negative is 1 milliampere and that is equal to I0 positive. The first condition we have find. Similarly, if you apply this KVL here, you can find the value of V0 negative. So your V0 negative, it comes to be what? That is 10k into I0 negative. Milli and kilo will get cancelled out. The answer comes to be 10 volt. So from here we identify that yes, our capacitor and inductors are initially charged by this voltage. We write here these values as I0 negative is equal to 1 milliampere and V0 I0 negative and V0 negative is 10 volt, and that is equal to I0 positive also, and that is equal to V0 positive also. Okay, so these are the two important values which we have identified. Okay, now if you find the circuit condition at t equal to 0, from this circuit itself, please see. So I am not drawing at t equal to 0 plus. Okay, I am drawing at t equal to 0. As I earlier told you, we'll draw first circuit at t equal to 0 and then we'll find the different conditions. So at t equal to 0, switch is in position B. So your circuit is something like this, your capacitor. It means this V will appear at this node, okay. So if I apply KCL at this node, KCL, I'll get one value as C dV by dt, the current which is flowing here. I have already considered the current here is IT. So you can say it is I. For the timing I will write it as I, okay. Do not confuse with it, I current, okay. And if you talk about this current, you can say that it is V by 5, that is equal to 0. It is in K, okay. So I write this equation also as dV upon dt function of time t in this manner. Yes, you can write this equation in this form also, just to understand, okay. Now if you put the value at t equal to 0 positive, at t equal to 0 positive, this comes to be C dV upon dt at 0 positive plus of I 0 positive plus of V 0 positive on 5 into 10 to power 3, that is equal to 0. Very simple. Now you know the value of I 0 positive as 1 milliampere, V 0 as 10, so that comes to be 2 milliampere. So it is 1 plus of 2, okay, that is equal to 0. C, the value is 1 millifarad, so I directly write here it as dV upon dt 0 positive, because that milli and milli will cancel it out, okay. So from here you can say that, the dV by dt at 0 positive comes to be minus 3 volt per second. This is the answer. Very simple, okay. Now one question comes to your mind, why we have not directly find this circuit at t equal to 0 positive and one can get this answer easily. See, whenever you have to find the differential of voltage and current in a network at t equal to 0 positive, you cannot directly apply it at t equal to 0 positive and get the answer, because it is not possible, because it is a differential. You know the voltage and current condition at 0 positive with the help of initial condition, but finding the differential of voltage and current at t equal to 0 positive is not directly possible. First of all, you have to identify the equation at t equal to 0, and then you have to superimpose these values at t equal to 0 positive, and with the help of these initial values one can easily able to get the answers, okay. So just keep in mind, this is the way to solve the problems. Very easy problem, and it was, I think, 2 marks question. Now we move with the next problem. So this is your next problem, friends, in which this is one of the good problem in which we will understand all the different concepts. Please focus on this problem. This is a 2 unit step current source given here. This is a 3 ampere current source. This is IC, the current across the capacitor, IL, the current across the inductor, VL, the voltage across inductor, VC, the voltage across capacitor, VR is the resistance, that is the voltage across the resistance, and IR is the current across the resistance, and the values are as mentioned in the figure. You have to find IL, VC and VR. IL, VC and VR. These 3 values you have to identify in each case. This is your IL, this is your VC and this is your VR. In each case you have to find these values, okay. IL 0 plus, VC 0 plus and VR 0 plus. So the first very important thing is IL 0 plus and VC 0 plus. Yes, these are the 2 value of current across the inductor and voltage across the capacitor. So it is possible through finding out the initial condition. But if you talk about VR 0 plus, it is somewhat different, because it is a voltage across the resistance. So just keep in mind, you cannot apply any initial condition concept to find the value of VR 0 negative and then VR 0 positive. We have already discussed, so we will see how we find it, okay. So first of all, as I said earlier, you have to draw the circuit at t equal to 0 negative to identify the different conditions. So at t equal to 0 negative, now you see this is simply a 3 ampere current source given. It is not mentioned either it is a ut or u minus t, so you have to take this current as it is. But if you talk about this current at t equal to 0 negative, ut doesn't have any existence. Okay, unit step function will not exist. So this current source will get open circuited. Okay, this current source will get open circuited. Since it is a current source, so it is get open circuited. So your circuit will be something like this. So as I said earlier, we will only interested in finding out the initial voltage and currents. So if you see, this is an open circuit. This is an open circuit. Current source will get open circuited, so no current will enter in this branch. So from here you can directly say that the value of Vc0 negative is 0 and that is equal to Vc0 positive. If you see, the value of IL0 negative is minus of 3 ampere and that is equal to IL0 positive. Yes, these are the two values. Why? Because this current is flowing in this direction, this current is also flowing in this direction. If you see both the currents added, so the value of IL0 negative comes to be minus of 3 ampere and that is equal to IL0 positive. So from a t equal to 0 negative, we have identified that the value of Vc0 positive comes to be 0 volt and IL0 positive comes to be minus of 3 ampere. So we have first calculated these two values. Okay, this answer comes to minus 3, this comes to be 0. Okay, so from here, yes, we identify that our initial, with the help of initial condition, our capacitor and inductor are, capacitor is unenergized and inductor is energized by current source of minus 3 ampere. Okay, now first of all we will see at t equal to infinite also. If you draw this circuit at t equal to infinite, what is the condition of the circuit? This 2 ampere current source comes into picture because it is ut. Okay, at t equal to infinite, capacitors behaves like an open circuit with this voltage as Vc infinite. This is your resistance of 5 ohm. Your inductor behaves like a short circuit, current of IL infinite, and this is your current source which is present here. This is 3 ampere. Okay, now if you see the current here, this current is the sum of these two current. Yes, you can say that 2 ampere, basically this current which is flowing is the sum of IL infinite plus of 3. Yes, so from here you can say that the value of IL infinite comes to be 2 minus of 3, that comes to be minus 1 ampere. Very important, the value of IL infinite you have identified as minus 1 ampere. Okay, this is the value. Just for your understanding, I am writing here, it is minus of 1 ampere. This is the value of IL infinite. Okay, now can you find Vc infinite? Yes, if you apply this loop, you can able to find the value of Vc infinite. What is that value? Vc infinite comes to be Vc minus 2 plus, I am applying one KVL, Vc infinite is equal to 5 into 2 ampere, because this 2 ampere current will enter here, since because of it is open circuit, no current will coming here. So you can say that the value comes to be 10 volt. The value of Vc infinite comes to be 10 volt. This also you have identified. Now you know the value of Vc infinite also, IL infinite also. If you see this voltage present here is VR, or you can say, since we have to find VR infinite, so you can say the value of VR infinite is what? Please see, this is your resistance and these are the two terminal, that is plus to minus. So you have to apply the KVL in this way. So you can say that VR infinite is equal to 2 into the value of resistance, so that comes to be 10 volt. So the value of VR infinite also comes to be what? It is 10 volt. So in this way we have find the value of IL infinite as -1 ampere, VC infinite as 10 volt, and VR infinite also as 10 volt. Okay, so in this way we have find these value. Now we draw our circuit at t equal to 0 first. The next condition at t equal to 0. If I draw at t equal to 0, now you see at t equal to 0, this unit step current comes into picture because it is at positive time. This is 5 ohm, this is 1 by 5 farad. Here the voltage is VC, here the voltage as VL. Okay, this is 2 Henry. Current as mentioned here as IC and IL, and here is IR, and voltage as VR. Okay, so now we have draw our circuit at t equal to 0. As I told you earlier, for finding out these differential values, we have to draw a circuit at this condition. Okay, now if you see, first of all, what we will do, we will write the equations. Okay, if you see from here, the current IC, you can write it as C dVc by dt. Can you write in this manner? The current across the capacitor, you can write in this form. It is C dVc by dt. Yes, this is the current. Or you can write it as ICT is equal to C dVct by dt. Let's say this is your first. Okay. Similarly, you can write it as VL is equal to L DIL by dt, or you can write it as VLT is equal to L DIL dt by dt. This is second. Okay. Yes. And finally, we have to find, you can write it as VRT is equal to 5 into IRT. Since we have to find the values at t equal to 0 positive, should we write it as? Yes. So these are the three conditions, 1, 2, and this is 3. Now with the help of these three, we will see how we find our solutions. Okay. Now what I am doing, I am drawing this circuit at t equal to 0 plus. Now please see, I am drawing this circuit at t equal to 0 plus. Please see. So now this is our circuit. Okay, we have redrawn our circuit. Now one by one we will find the conditions. If you see, this is your current. This 2 ampere current is flowing in this manner, that this is IR0 plus and this is your IC0 plus. Okay, and here you can say that this IR0 plus is coming here and 2 current is going here. So you can say that IRT from this equation, if I write, this equation is basically ILT plus of 3 ampere. Yes, this I say fourth from here. IRT is equal to this current and this current. Okay, just try to understand. So at t equal to 0 positive, you can say that IR0 positive is equal to IL0 positive plus of 3. The value of IL0 positive is -3, so it is -3 plus 3. So you can say that the value of IR0 positive is 0. Okay, so once the value of IR0 positive is 0, you can say that VR0 positive is equal to 5 into IR0 positive. Yes. So from here you can say that the value of VR0 positive comes to be 0 volt. Very important. The next point we have find here. Okay. So VR0 positive comes to be what? It is 0. In the last, I will write all the answers. Please don't confuse that how we will see all the answers in one go. We will write it at in the column form. But just for basic understanding, try to go through this problem. So here VR0 positive comes to be what? 0. So this is one important which I have mentioned here. Just try to get it. So now VR 0 positive we have find. Now our task is to find these three values, that is DIL by dt 0 positive, okay, and then dVc by dt. So for finding out these value, if I put t equal to 0 positive in these two equation, you have to find what? Basically you have to find the value of IC 0 positive and VL 0 positive. Yes, and once you know the value of VL 0 positive, you can easily able to find the answer. Now our task, how we find the value of these voltages, this we try to understand how we will find. If you see, first of all we will talk about this IC 0 positive. Now please see, if you see IC, so if I put at t equal to 0 positive, this will become IC 0 positive is equal to C dVc upon dt 0 positive. Yes. Now what is the value of IC 0 positive? Now we have to find the value of IC 0 positive. What is that value? We know the value of IR 0 positive because we have mentioned that IR 0 positive plus of IC 0 positive is equal to 2. From here, I am writing from here, just understand. This 2 ampere is basically equal to IR 0 positive plus IC 0 positive, and we have seen that the value of IR 0 positive is already 0. So what is IC 0 positive? This comes to be 2 ampere. The value of IC 0 positive, very important, please focus on this problem. So from here you can say that dVc upon dt at 0 positive comes to be 2 by C. The value of C is 1 by 5. So that comes to be 10 volt per second. This is the answer for dVc by dt at t equal to 0 positive. Okay, this we have find. So we have find this dVc by dt at t equal to 0 positive. Now we see we have to find that DIL by dt 0 positive. Okay, how we find, we will see it. Just focus here. For finding out this VLT, if you apply here the formula, so that comes to be a KCL, simple. So it is VCT, here I am applying, it is minus of VRT minus of VLT is equal to 0, because one voltage, this voltage and this voltage. Okay, so this is your simple KVL. If I put t equal to 0 positive, so that comes to be VC 0 positive minus of VR 0 positive minus of VL 0 positive is equal to 0. You have already find the value of VR 0 positive. It is 0. VC 0 positive already you have find in initial condition is 0. So the value of VL 0 positive comes to be what? It is 0. So once it is 0, so you can say that VL 0 positive is equal to L DIL by dt at 0 positive. So if this value goes 0, so you can say that DIL by dt at 0 positive comes to be 0 ampere per second. Very important. Okay. So we have find this value also, that is DIL by dt at t equal to 0 positive. Okay. Now the last is to find the value of what? That is dVR by dt 0 positive. How you find this value? So from here we will take this equation as VRT is equal to 5 into IRT. Okay. And if you differentiate it, this comes to be dVRT upon dt is equal to 5 into DIR upon dt. And if you put t equal to 0 positive, so from here dVR upon dt at 0 positive is equal to 5 into DIR by dt at 0 positive. It means if you know the value of this DIR by dt 0 positive, you can get the answer. But how will get that value? From here, from this equation, if you see IRT is equal to ILT plus of 3 ampere. This we have already find. If you differentiate it, this comes to be DIR by dt is equal to DIL by dt, and this will go 0. At t equal to 0 positive, if you see, this will become dir by dt at 0 positive, that is equal to dil by dt at 0 positive. Okay, and you have already find this value as 0. Okay, so from here the value of dir by dt at 0 positive comes to be 0. If you put this value here, the value of dvr by dt 0 positive comes to be what? It is 0. So from here you can say that the value of dvr upon dt at 0 positive comes to be 0 volt per second. So this is your answer. So in this way we have find the entire solution. Okay, just by repeating my video you can easily able to understand how we have solved this problem. This is one of the very important problem, not a big problem. In this problem we have understands the concepts. So just by repeating the video, try to get the concept which is now applicable in different type of problems. This entire problem will not come in your examination, but yes, the part of this problem will definitely be asked in the examination. Finally, I will summarize all the answers. So these are the answers. I have just summarized the problem. Okay, just go through it and just try to solve this problem and get these answers. Okay, go for the next problem. Now friend, this is our one good problem. Is a ES based problem. This was a problem asked in electrical paper. However, in this problem they have only asked about the current I2, but we have solved this problem for finding out I1, I2, I3. I have just broaderized this problem to understand how the different currents will be able to find in this problem. Here I will take this voltage as V1 and here this voltage as V2. Okay, so with the condition at t equal to 0 negative, your task is to find the value of at t equal to 0 negative, as I told you earlier, and then you have to find the value at t equal to 0 positive. So for finding out at t equal to 0 negative, if you see the switch at t equal to 0 negative, what will happen? Switch S is open. Very important, switch is opened, and as the switch is opened, you can say that this is the condition. So this is your circuit. Okay, if I say this voltage is V1 0 negative, this voltage is V2 0 negative, and for the timing, if you see, some current which is flowing here, I call it as IL 0 negative, is flowing here. Okay, just for the timing, and this is your 6 volt. Okay, this I1, I2, I3 very important. It is at t equal to 0 positive, just keep in mind. So as of now I am not talking about anything I1, I2, I3 here. This is our condition. So from here you can say that the current will flow in this manner. It is open circuited, this entire current will flow in this manner. So from here you can directly write it as the value of IL 0 negative is 6 upon 2 plus 4. So that comes to be 1 ampere, and that is equal to IL 0 positive. That means you can say that initially the inductor is energized by a current source of 1 ampere. That is important. Similarly, V1 0 negative and V2 0 negative you can find. In my previous problems I have already explained you about how to find V1 and V2 0 negative. Since this is a capacitor, so the entire voltage which is appearing here, see, this entire voltage which is appearing here is what? If you see this 4 ohm resistance, the current is flowing, so this is 4 volt. So you can say that the value of V1 0 negative plus of V2 0 negative is basically what? It is 4 volt. Yes, can you say? Because since 1 ampere current is flowing, 2 volt will drop here, 4 volt will drop here. So you can say that the sum of these two voltages is what? It is 4 volt. So this is your equation. Now we have to find the value of V1 0 negative. So V1 0 negative, you can say that it is 4 into the value of capacitor here as 1 upon 1 plus 0.5. Similarly, it is 4 into 0.5 upon 1 plus 0.5. Just by capacitive division rule. Okay, so V1 0 negative comes to be how much? It is 1.5, that is 3 by 2, or you can say it is 8 by 3 volt, and V2 0 negative comes to be how much? It is 2, or you can say it is 4 by 3 volt. So in this way we have find V1 0 negative and V2 0 negative. Okay, so finally we identified that yes, our capacitor and inductor are energized by so and so voltage. Now what I will do, I will redraw this circuit at t equal to 0 plus. Now see. Now when I draw this circuit at t equal to 0 plus, here I should write the value as IL 0 positive as 1 ampere and V1 0 positive as 8 by 3, V2 0 positive as 4 by 3. Okay, because these values are useful here. Now the switch is okay. Now this is our problem at t equal to 0 plus, that switch is getting closed. Now if you see, this I1 is the current which is flowing here. Yes, this is your I1. Similarly, can you say that I2 is the current which is flowing here? Yes. And similarly, you can say that I2 is the current which is flowing here and I3 is the current which is flowing here. Okay. This is just based on our current which is mentioned here. This I2 is basically the current which is flowing in this branch, very important. Similarly, this I3 is the current which is flowing in this branch, and I1 is the current which is flowing actually in this branch. So from here you can say that the current here is I1 minus of I2. This I1 will go here, I1 minus of I2 will come here. Now I2 come here, I3 come here. What is the current here? This current is I2 minus of I3. Why I am doing this current division? Just to understand. So here the current is I1 minus I2, here the current is I2 minus I3. When both the current is entered here, so you can say that I1 minus I2 plus I2 minus I3 is 1 ampere. So from here you can say that I1 minus of I3 is 1 ampere. Say this equation is first. Okay. Now we have equations. Can we able to find the answers? Yes. Since we have draw at our circuit at t equal to 0 plus, now one by one we will find the answer. Here I am writing this equation I2 minus of I3, which we have find, not I2 minus of I3. This is I1 minus of I2 that cancelled out. So it is I1 minus of I3 is 1 ampere. Okay. This is our equation first. Just try to understand this current and this current added here, and this is 1 ampere. So what is this current? It is I1 minus I2. This is I2 minus I3. I2 and I2 get cancelled out. So it is I1 minus of I3 is 1 ampere. Okay. So in this way you have find the value of I1 minus I3 as 1 ampere. Now can you get the value of I1? See, this I1 minus I3, all it is at 0 plus. Okay. So from here if you apply this KVL, okay, this KVL if you apply, so that comes to be what? It is minus 2 plus 6 minus of 8 by 3 minus of 4 by 3, that is equal to 2 into I1. Very simple. How much it is? 4, 2. The value of I1 at 0 positive comes to be 1 ampere. This is our first answer. This comes to be 6 minus of 4. That is 2, that is equal to 2 of I1. So I1 0 positive comes to be what? 1 ampere. So once you get the value of I1 0 positive as 1 ampere, or you can say that the value of I1 at t equal to 0 positive, that is the value of I1 comes to be 1 ampere at t equal to 0 positive. Okay. So once you get the value of I1 as 1 ampere, what is I3? I3 comes to be 0 ampere. The value of I3 is 0 ampere at t equal to 0 positive. Now the last you have to find the value of I2. Okay, so how you find the value of I2? Just apply this loop. So it comes to be 8 by 3 is equal to 4 into the current here is I1 minus of I2. So that comes to be I1 minus of I2 is equal to 2 by 3. The value of I2 or the value of I1 is 1 ampere. So from here the value of I2 comes to be 1 minus of 2 by 3. So that comes to be 1 by 3. So the value of I2 is 1 by 3 ampere at t equal to 0 plus. So in this way we have find all the values. Okay. Once again I am explaining here, please try to understand. This is your 6 volt. We have draw circuit at t equal to 0 positive. The inductor and capacitors are energized by the current and voltage which is already we have find, and I have just mentioned here. What we did, we actually find this I1, I2, I3 in branch level, because otherwise it is difficult to understand the actual value of currents. So I1 actually flowing here, I2 is here and I3 is here, and now just we have apply the concept of current division. This I1 is coming here, I2 is going here, so what is the current here? It is I1 minus of I2. This I2 is coming here, I3 is going here, so what is the current here? It is I2 minus of I3. Now both the current added, so it will become I1 minus of I3, that is equal to what? 1 ampere. We have got the answers. Okay, so these all value at t equal to 0 positive. Very important problem and very good problem.